from the six. She's been putting in work, alumni, down to earth alumni. It's season 4. Yup, the first special guest artist on the Down to Earth podcast. Season 4. Bless up, Rastafari Samurai. Yep, Benzito, alumni. She's in the UK right now, putting in work, networking, doing videos, doing music, you know, straight from Toronto. hmm Putting in work. What you saying, Rastafari Samurai? I'm sending this out to the universe. Benzito coming through on that spaceship. Bless up to all our new sponsors. Your View, much respect, a new sponsor. And we also got Toronto Top 6. Yeah, one of the top urban music sites in Toronto and Canada. Bless up. Let me send that spaceship out. Send it up right now. Mm-hmm.
Hello, hello.
How you doing?
Doing good. What's up?
Yo, just here, doing the normal, down to earth,
How's the audio? How's the
The
audio?
audio, the audios are. I can hear you, right? I can hear you still
All right, good, good,
perfectly. So, yo, how you
good,
been
good.
doing? I see that you traveling right now. You're in England or what? London?
Yeah, I'm in London right now.
So, how's it been? Because I've been seeing you just putting in work, doing videos and stuff.
Yeah, man, it's good. Like the support is crazy out here. It's a bigger audience out here
Mm-hmm.
overall. This country has more people than Canada like put together. So, I mean,
True,
it's
it's
been
true.
good reaching out to
Yeah.
new
So, what the feedback?
fans.
I like that you're traveling. I like seeing this is the thing what I've been saying a lot of artists miss out. There's like a kit, right? Like there's like rules to this, right? And Benzito, you know already. I don't have to tell you, but besides doing the music and the production and the videos when you're at home, you got to leave the nest. That's part of it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Because not only like people like I've been in Toronto for how long? Like I'm born there,
Mm,
you know what I mean? And the city wasn't really like rocking with me too much. So it's just like we have to remember there's billions of people in this world, so you can't get too discouraged just because
yeah.
like your hometown or your friends ain't really rocking with you because there's a whole world to explore. Like
hmm
just go to another city, another country, and like you end up with 1,000 more new fans than you were doing just sitting in your
True.
hometown doing nothing. It's not productive. You got to stay productive.
But you know what? I like what you're doing because this is a definition. I don't know a lot of people haven't understand or understand what I've been saying for a long time. Fan based is not just based in one place. So artists, what we grew up listening to. Look, we're from Toronto. We're listening to artists from all around America and even the world. So it's the opposite. You can't think of yourself just in a box, just a local. You got to think of yourself as a brand to really be out there. That's the definition of an artist. But if you want to be a local artist, all right, but there's different steps to it.
Yeah, and like being independent, if you don't have like money to be put in billboards everywhere else other than like
hmm
Toronto, your own city, then you got to do the footwork. You got to do it yourself. You got to go out there and be the voice for yourself.
hmm
So
And
that's
I see,
that's that's the
I'm,
movement.
see, I'm seeing my the drill movement is big down there. Music is just big in England or London. It's just big period from time, right?
Yeah.
So do you feel I seen some people have a conversation saying like some artists are too worried about busting in the six or Toronto when a lot of the times if they go overseas like how you're doing right now, they will benefit like coming back, right? They could go to America or anywhere else because it's like
All
you
our
just have to make that trip.
all our top artists they never blew from their hometown. It's only like a
Mm,
few out of many, but like look at Drake. Drake didn't get his flowers until he left. Tory Lanez,
hmm
he didn't get his flowers until he left. Like Nav,
Yes,
Murder Beats, all these people who were doing things in the
true.
city never got their flowers until they
hmm
left. So it's like even the weekend, like he performs for the Brit Awards and he's getting all these awards over here. And he even said this is where his he's like thank you because this is where his fan base started. It was here that was really rocking with him before Toronto and Canada. So you
But it's
gotta
true
just
with
pay attention.
everything.
yeah,
Go on.
like as an
Sorry.
artist, you're able to, look at your Spotify, your Apple Music, your analytics. You got to pay attention to where the people are listening from, right? So if you're buying fake views and fake streams, you're not gonna know where your fans are like coming from or who your real fans are. So it's
Mm-hmm.
important to just
True.
like just be humble. Like don't like buy the fake views just to like look like look cool and look like you're doing something because like at the end of the day, if you have a show, no one's gonna show up, right? And like
Yeah.
if you pay attention to the analytics, therefore you're able to market off of that. So it's like, okay, there's people out here in the UK that's I'm getting more views from the UK than Toronto. It makes sense
Yeah.
for me to come out
Mm-hmm.
here, do some shows out here because they're showing love more out here than the city. Why am I sitting in the city begging for attention, begging for people to recognize me? You got
You
to
know
know
what?
your worth.
You have a big point with the analytics because when I look up my analytics, even though I rep Toronto, a lot of my viewers are Americans. Like
Yeah,
the listeners, right, for the
yeah,
podcast are Americans. So you would think, what? But I'm repping Toronto a lot of the times. That's to show you there's a difference. And even Apple and Spotify are different analytics. You get what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
So certain platforms are played more on different, like more on maybe Spotify or more on Apple or more on these
yeah.
other
Apple
streaming
Music for
sites.
me, I get a lot of streams in Canada off of
Mm-hmm.
Apple Music. I get
True.
more of my Canadian fan base. Spotify, it's just more worldwide.
No, you said something big there too, because I found out recently, maybe I'm dropping a gem, too much gems, that podcasts are more listened, like benefit off of Apple. It makes sense, right?
Hmm.
Because you got to pay for a subscription for Spotify. Everybody has an Apple phone. You already have that. Most likely, if you have the updated Apple phone, you have the subscription. So you're
Yeah,
listening to everything. You're listening to your music. People are listening to podcasts more than paying for it.
yeah,
I don't know. You're
yeah,
still paying for it, but it's through your phone. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Enough of that. But I see that you dropped a recent video. Tell the people about what you just dropped.
Yo, I just dropped my brand new music video, Insane. It's out right now.
Hmm.
Last week I dropped a video, I believe, Stay Focused. Both of those are off the album, songs off the album. So I'm gonna just keep dropping more visuals, pushing the album. I have more new music coming, more like songs that are not on the album. Then I have like the deluxe coming. I'm just like working. Plus, I'm working with a lot of artists out here, so I'm hoping to like just like get some visuals done with them before I leave. And yeah, when I come back to the city, I'm making noise, man. When I come back to the city, I'm coming back soon. Don't think like I'm one of those artists that's, oh, I'm leaving, and I'm not trying to really, like make noise in the city because like for the female, I gotta come back and make some noise and just like turn this
Yeah,
shit up city for the female part for the side. I don't even care about the male
yeah.
side anymore. But like I'm trying to collab with some Toronto females. So you know what I
Mm,
mean? Like I reached out to a few I think before leaving, but like it's
yeah,
just vibes, man. It's just like if it's not like you're paying them or it's just like,
yeah.
like you know what I mean? I'm hoping when I come back the energy and the vibes are different. I hope more women are want to come together as artists and collab
Mm.
and like just make a bigger picture, you know what I mean?
Yo, that's
Like
what I
for
need.
for the females. So yeah, like so if you see this interview today, right now, and you're an artist, a female artist from Toronto, you're a rapper, hit me up. Down to collab and make some noise for us for the females because I think it's time for us to like take it
I've been
over
saying
or
that.
like
I've been saying that, man. I've been
share the
saying that.
charts with the men, like. So yeah.
But the women are winning, anyways. Right now, if you check the charts, people don't want are denying it. But if you check the charts, the top Canadian hip hop artists are ladies,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, no,
It is not. It's not no man. No, it's not no man. I swear the top three or top two are ladies.
okay, okay.
But are they telling you that? I'm telling you that right now. The top female hip hop artists in Canada are two women
You
right
know
now.
who they are?
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Javier
Yeah,
Almighty, right? And
yeah.
Paris Richards.
And who are you comparing them to though?
I'm saying like commercially, the commercial artists. See,
So not
there's
like
different
not like the
sections.
weekend, like under the weekend, under Drake,
Mhm, under
under
the weekend, yeah, under them,
who
under
else
them.
too? Under
Yeah,
who
yeah.
else? More than like
But you,
bigger bands, more than
no, no, no,
less
no. Javier Almighty's right there going to get to Drake and them right now. It's just because of like image reasons, you know, in the game. Javier Almighty is commercial right now, international artist. So she's right there, but Paris Richards, yeah, she's right there to mix up with the American crowd. Like she could go to Atlanta or LA and she could be like the female presser. You know what I mean? Any one of you, any of the ladies, doesn't matter. Any one of you go to LA. You see, you're already ahead of the game. It's like you're playing Monopoly right now. You go drop yourself in LA now and network like you're doing. When you come back
coming.
to here, oh, it's on. Trust me.
And then
That's why I
coming like
noticed.
LA, New York, like I got a lot more stops to go. Like this is only
Yeah.
one, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So look, when people talk about lists or whatever genres, you got to look at it. I'm talking commercial. When I say now my favorite is a difference. When I'm going now to lyrics, like a lyricist for like men or ladies, it's a different list. But when I'm talking commercial, I'm bringing up people because it's the streams and whoever's getting promoted the most, right? Like when
Exactly.
I put up a list for the top ladies, it's because of the numbers. But if I'm
Yeah.
talking about work ethic and music, you'd be like one of the top ones because you had like you told me before you have like all type of music done already, and then you're traveling and you're putting in work. A lot of artists right here ain't going nowhere. They're not traveling. They never left their block, or they never even left Toronto to go to another city in Canada. So you
Period.
already head. You're on the
Yeah.
board already. The monopoly.
Yeah, like
I, I,
like I can't sit down in the city and just like watch all these big blogs post like, oh, this guy this and album going number one. If you pay attention to the charts, how it actually work, these guys go like close to number one only for the
yeah.
first couple of days, and then when you check in later
Mhm.
in the week, it's like boom, they just
Yeah.
drops right back down to like to the 50s to hundreds, and then they're off the charts. So like these
Yeah.
guys just pay, like they have the money behind it. You see them in their videos with the 100K stacks of money. You
Hmm.
see it. So
The
all you have to do
props.
is just pay. Yeah, they pay like 10 bands, 20 bands. Will get your
Yeah.
album streaming. You're close to number one on Apple Music. You know what I mean? It's a package that these guys just
Yeah.
pay for. But if you
Yeah.
go check, if you go
Let's
check
go.
the charts now, if you check the
Hmm.
charts now, you're not even close to number one anymore. 3 days
True.
later, just like that. You know what I mean?
What
So
are you saying, Rastafari Samurai?
More so
Bro,
just
just
flexing up
tapped in.
Benzito. You know what I'm saying?
You have any
How's it up in
questions?
England?
what you say?
How's it up in England there? England, London, England.
Lovely energy, it's up there on the spaceship gone.
See,
Yeah.
see. I just wanted to bless you up a bit here, you know?
Yes,
Hmm.
yes.
Yeah, man.
We're live on
I'll be,
YouTube
I'm
and
gonna be
Twitch
back
right
soon
now.
though.
Right now, as we speak, right now, I'm not manning the station, but right now, we are
Mhm.
live on YouTube. We are live on 2 YouTube channels, and we are live on
Twitch
Twitch right now
and
as we
Instagram.
speak, and Instagram right now.
Okay, okay, okay. That's how we're doing
Hmm.
it.
Yep,
Jeez.
exactly.
Yeah, I
You
can't
want to
wait till
see?
I get
Check this
back
out.
home.
Check it out. Check it out. Check it out.
Okay, okay. What's up, Twitch? What's up, YouTube? Make sure if you're
Bless
on
up.
YouTube, go check out the video, stay focused, and then see both out right now. Go to my YouTube channel, Benzito. Subscribe, like, and comment. Drop like
we're,
three
Yo.
emojis.
we're
Just go
pushing it
crazy.
up for season 4 here. You know what I'm saying? We're
Yeah,
turning
man.
it up more. You know what
But
I mean?
she's the first of the artists, the
Yep,
first
you
special
are first
guest.
of the premiere of season 4 for D2E.
Hmm.
Benzito. Everybody do not sleep on this artist. I approve this message. Scene,
So yo,
you don't know.
so
Mhm. But
Benzito, what you want to see for yourself, like coming back? Like what you said it earlier. You want to see more positive stuff. more like a
Yeah, I
unity,
hope the
more
energy.
collaborations.
Yeah, like I want to collaborate more with some female artists. I've collaborated with the male like my whole life, but I think it's
Mm.
time to now like like re-collaborate with some females, and there's a lot of new artists and stuff, right? So
Hmm.
Definitely.
yeah, like I
Most
want to
definitely.
collaborate and just make
Most
a
definitely.
make some
And
noise and Philly.
I'm hoping some of the artists on here are hearing what she's saying or after this broadcast as well. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Straight up goods. This artist right here is fire. Right now,
Hmm.
she's bringing the fire over to London, England,
Yep.
representing T. Dot the six here, so you know what I'm saying? Benzito. You see the B right there, so you know see it? You don't see it? If you don't see it, you're blind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Straight up. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But
Yeah,
anyway,
man.
I wanted to bless you up. I wanted to say what's up. You know what I mean? I'll let you finish with my brother. But before we go, I must say this. This is the Rastafari Samurai, never leaving you dry in your eye. I approve this message nationwide. Pop, 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 pop. You don't know. Bless up,
Respect,
Benzito.
respect.
Happy
I
I
trails
ask.
appreciate.
back home and everything. I hope to see you when you get back for an
Hmm.
update. Zin,
Oh,
you don't know. Bless up.
take
Soldier.
care.
Respect Rastafari
Zin.
Samurai. I was gonna ask you now, Benzito, what's one of the most funniest things that ever happened to you when you're like doing music or like in your career? Like, like what's the most funniest thing?
Well, funniest, eh? That's a good question. Um, that's a good. I can't think of any funny moments off the top.
Never. Ah.
Like a funny one, like ah, something funny. I can't think of anything funny. Just like good times. It's either good
Good
or bad
times.
times, like But
So
like
okay,
funny.
I'll ask you then, like, what was the fastest time you made a track? How long, like, like it didn't take
Oh,
you no time to put this track, what was a hit, what you loved, you know what I mean, together.
yeah, I want it like under half an hour. Just
Ah, okay.
maybe one take, and then boom. Um, yeah, that's how it be
That's
right
good.
now. Like as long as I feel the beat, like I get the song done in 10 minutes.
Hmm.
So yeah,
That's good. So how's the weather down there right now? Because down here it's cold, cold.
no snow. Sometimes I'm outside in a t-shirt.
What?
With yeah, sometimes in a t-shirt or like a long sleeve jacket. But see, I'm Canadian, so I'm outside
Yeah,
in t-shirt, and everyone's
yeah.
outside in jackets. They're like,
They were in a
"What the hell?"
jacket.
I'm like,
Yeah.
"Nah, the sun is shining." It's like 15, 12. You know what I mean? Like
Mm,
Celsius, like 12, 15. It went up to 15 the other day, 17. So I'm outside in t-shirt, like it's hot, and they're like, "Nah,
hmm.
like they get cold over here. They're always cold over here." But yeah, at least it's not raining right now. They're known to like rain a lot every day, so it hasn't been raining, so that's good.
Yo, so like Benzito, you have your own merch. I seen that you've been developing your merch since we talked. You have like, tell the people a little bit about that. You probably have a site already developed.
I do have the merch. The site isn't running right now,
Mm,
but I do have some merch that's just like on the page. But when I get back to the city, I'm gonna be like pushing it more, and I have some new designs I was working on and stuff like that. But yeah, like the merch is there, and like if you know, you know, cause like some people do message me about like the Journey shirts, the Journey
mm,
hoodies. I think that's just like a classic hit, like everybody wants that. But Moonchild, like I got something like special coming from Moonchild. I just wasn't able to like finalize it before leaving, and leaving was more important because like we were about to go in lockdown and all that stuff. So I'm like,
mm.
I gotta go quick before they switch the rules and the restrictions. So when I come back to the city, I do have some Moonchild merch that like I have to I'm most likely gonna be giving away some, and then relaunching the website for purchases.
Oh, that's good. So Moonchild, tell the people about that name, like, like where you came up with that name.
So like I love reading my horoscope, and every time I read my horoscope, it always like refers to me as a moon child. Moon child is someone who's born under the zodiac sign of a Cancer. Um, Cancers are known to just have that connection with the moon, and the moon goes through
Mhm.
different phases, and we go through different phases, and that's why people say cancers are so emotional and things like that. And it's because like we just had that deep connection with the moon, and like just the other day it was a new moon, then the next one was like half, like there's always each day there's a different type of moon. So because of that connection with the moon, that's why cancers are just all over the place with the emotions. So um I figured if I'm gonna do my first album, um, it's not really gonna make sense because I am all over the place as an artist, like hip hop,
Mhm.
R&B, like you know what I mean. So I'm like, let me just name it Moonchild, like what I am. It's just gonna give them a rundown. It's just like we went from like calm Benzito to turn up Benzito to sad Benzito, back to turn up Benzito to like like so just get a
Mhm.
little dose of me. That's what Moonchild is, a dose of me.
So how much tracks you got on this album?
This one I put 14. I put
14. That's
14,
nice.
yeah. And I think I have 19, but I might just make that less. I might do another 14
Yeah, that's
for the
good.
deluxe.
You're
Yeah.
working. I like that.
You
No
know what?
joke.
To be honest, this is music I just have sitting down.
Mm.
I'm like, 22 this year is the year to just
It's a
release and let go
powerful year.
because yeah, because even last year I'm like, oh, I'm gonna release 24 songs, and then I thought about it. I'm like, oh, that's way too much. And then when I really thought about it, I'm like, as an artist, like independent, upcoming artist, I'm like, you need that catalog. Like people listen to a song today and like for a week, and then
Mm.
they're
Gone.
over it. They want something new. So it's like if we look at all, like if we look at Drake, he has a
Hmm.
huge catalog. How
Yeah,
many
that's
hits
why
have
you have to do it.
he's been
Hmm.
going since 2014. You know what I mean? People don't
Yeah,
realize he's actually been in the game for 10 years plus. Like
yeah.
he's putting work. So of course he should be where he is, and there's no excuse for why artists like us in Toronto can't strive to be next to his position. There's no threat. Like his time has came and gone. It's time
Mm.
for the new generation, and like for
Yeah.
us to strive, like to put on for Toronto
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Like it's not
It's
just
true. It's
Drake
true.
in Toronto. He was even born in Toronto, so let's not even get into that.
I'll get into that. But what it's called, yeah, like you put down, like or not, put down some foundation, so there's no excuse that the world is watching, right? The
Yeah,
world is watching us. So you have Tory Lanez too, and Weekend, like you said, mentioned earlier. Um, that's bringing a spotlight to a lot of artists here. It's up to you to take advantage. I'm sorry, take advantage of it, right? Because it's a
yeah,
big piece of the pie. Even
yeah,
Canada, period, not just Toronto,
yeah.
everywhere in Canada.
And to
Because
give people, yeah, continue.
no, I'm saying there's artists like I would say Merciless, if you ever heard of him, who's selling more and has more streams than most of all these rappers we ever in Toronto combined. Next, he's
Hmm.
like you would have to put him next to Drake, but no one's talking about him. It's 600 million streams,
Yeah,
and it's because
exactly.
he's not doing the normal rap. He's from BC. But do you know that?
I think it's just the marketing too, right? As I said, these guys just pay for packages. The labels pay for packages, put
Hmm.
billboards here, 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 radio play, da da da. This is all paid
Mm.
for. These are packages. So I feel like if you're an artist that has the money behind it, why not? Like you don't need a label, right?
No, you don't
Like
need no label.
Drake and these guys, they have the money to like they put out like million. Like Nicki Minaj just dropped her new song with Little Baby, and I
Mm.
watched the video, and like at least 4 million went into that song. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So it's like, and the song is trash, to be honest. Like, so it's like I'm gonna see how long it's gonna last. Like, you know
Mm.
what I mean? But once you have money, it's like you can just
Do
make a
anything.
hit.
It's true. It's true.
But back
But
to what
yeah,
you were saying about giving like people their flowers, like artists like Tory Lanez and Drake,
yeah,
like because of these artists now they know Toronto. And when I
yeah,
come out here, it's like everyone always like, oh, like Pressa, Robin Banks, like they
yeah.
always mention Pressa, and they just started
Mm,
to mention even Smiley. So
mm,
you know what I mean? Like they don't even mention Drake and stuff like that. So to
yeah.
give like give Pressa his flowers and those guys their flowers because they're doing shit like what I'm doing. So now when I leave here, people, like that I'm making a stamp on, it's just like, oh, we know
Yeah.
Benzito from Toronto now. It's not just only, Pressa and Robin Banks. Now they know Benzito. So, you know
Well,
what I
that's
mean?
what you
I'm
gotta
putting on
do.
for Toronto. Like, at the end of the day, I'm out here repping for Toronto, putting on for Toronto.
It's true.
So,
Facts.
hopefully, Toronto will give me my flowers soon.
You're gonna get your flowers, trust me. You're already getting your flowers from us right now because I already know, I already see it. You're already big. You're already big because you're in England. A lot of people can't even leave, like I said, the city. And once you leave and you come back, that shows your music is other places networking. That's work. Network.
Yep.
See? You didn't put in work. That's how
Yep.
it goes, yeah. People want that network, but they don't want to make that push. That's why you got to keep clean. That's why I say you don't want a criminal record because once you have that, it limits you from traveling. If you're an artist, you basically have to give up that life. That's the reality. And if you don't, it's like they already cuffed you. Like, you're limited. You're lucky if you can leave the province. Yeah.
Exactly. Unless you
The only
have
thing,
Drake take you on tour with him.
mhm. But
Like what he
yo,
did for those guys.
yeah, you have to be like a corporate on a different tip, man. Like Drake is a different level because he got links from family. Remember, it's a family business.
Yeah.
He's in the family business. His father's a musician. People forget, right? So a lot of people, it's who sometimes who you know. You know what they say? It's not like what you know, it's who you know. A lot of these people is who they know. They might not
Exactly.
be that talented, but they
Yep.
know people.
Exactly.
Yo, are you thinking of you ever done a drill? You probably have some drill tracks, like
I have a drill
drill
track
tracks.
coming this month.
Yeah, and you're
Two
down.
artists from over here we collaborated. A
Hmm.
female and a male, both on it.
Hmm.
So it's gonna be dropping this month. Stay tuned. I'm not telling you when just yet. Um,
Hmm.
but yeah, it's this month though. A
That's
drill
good.
song.
That's good. When you coming back home? You come back home soon?
I'll be back for March.
Oh, so wait. Oh, you got some good time. You spend Black History Month down there.
It's not Black History Month over
I
here
know.
yet though.
You see that? Wait. You see that? Wait, hold on a minute. It's a Black History Month over here. That's why I say I don't believe. Like people, I might hurt people's feelings that say I don't believe in celebrating this Black History Month because Black History is every day, right?
Mhm.
See, it's Black
Yeah.
History Month over here, but it's not Black. You know what I mean? Like, shouldn't it be History Month? Should be the
Exactly.
whole world. It should be
I don't
worldwide,
even think
not
it's
one.
like Thanksgiving. There's no Thanksgiving over here. Like there's like what
What?
else is not over here? Labor
I
Day.
didn't know that.
Yeah, they
Oh
don't
yeah,
have
they
Labor
don't
Day
have
over
Thanksgiving.
here.
Yeah, they don't have
Uh,
Thanksgiving. Yeah, they don't have that.
they have Family Day and that stuff over
No,
here.
no. No, they have their own days. You're right. But
Yeah,
Black History Month is not celebrated in February.
it's not. It's not yet. When is it celebrated?
W-
In October maybe.
Wait. Yo, this is some new news. This is some new news for the people down there. Everybody says February, right? February. This is funny now. See, this proves my point that Black History is every day for me.
Yeah.
It's not just friggin' 1 month because they don't have a steady time. If you're celebrating it, it should be international, like Christmas, right?
Exactly.
And every other thing. But anyways, yo, Benzito, much respect for coming through the Down to Earth podcast.
It's a
Great
pleasure
artist.
always.
Tell the alumni, yo, gotta make you a sponsored artist, man, because you repping, you're a soldier,
I'm
man.
on
Gotta
it.
make it, yeah, man. You gotta keep promoting and promoting you from home when you're down there and whatever links, just send us
Yes.
whatever, you
Yes.
know.
I'll keep tagging you so that you guys are just up to date. You know.
Yeah, man. Bless up. But yo, much respect, Benzito. Tell the people whatever. Big up, down to earth, and bless up.
If you're just joining, you don't know who I am. I'm Benzito, an artist from Toronto. Just dropped some new music, album, and some music videos. So go check that out. Link is in my bio. You can Google me and everything will just pop up. Benzito.
Bless up, yo, on YouTube and Twitch. Much respect, Benzito, for coming through. Down to earth. Respect.